Welcome to News in Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at a training officer that shows up to work with alcohol in his system.
A Toledo police field training officer, someone responsible for shaping the next generation of officers, is facing serious internal charges tonight. Investigators say he showed up to work with alcohol in his system.
And 13 Action News has obtained the internal affairs recordings of the interview with him. 13 Action News reporter Alexis Means live with the story you'll only see on Action News, all new at 6. Alexis?
Well, Leon Sasham, the officer says he did not drink before his shift. Investigators say that evidence tells a different story. Toledo police officer Spencer Hasted was required to complete a recertification test on a breathalyzer machine on December 9th. What happened next set off an internal investigation. He blew a .046, a result that violates department policy.
What's going through your mind?
That if somebody sees that, that's not going to look good. And like I said, I knew it was bogus, so I said, just get rid of it.
TPD's policy is clear. No employee shall report to work under the influence of intoxicants or smelling of intoxicants or alcoholic beverages. Video shows Hasted saw the result. He placed the printout in a binder, then removed it and took it with him as he headed back to work the streets.
So right there, not leaving it in the binder is a breach of protocol.
I realized that I made a very big mistake, and I had my mint nicotine pouches in my mouth when I did the test.
Mint nicotine pouch?
I had 3 9-milligram mint nicotine pouches in my mouth the entire time I did the test.
Officer Hasted has maintained he was not drinking before his shift, saying his last drink was 14 to 15 hours before he reported to duty. He claimed he forgot to take out the nicotine pouches before testing, and that caused the machine to register a false reading.
I wonder if that excuse would work for us if we try that in court.
Did the results stress you out to the point you're like...
I mean, yeah, I was nervous. I knew it looked bad.
Okay.
But I knew it was bogus. I hadn't had anything to drink since 11:30 the night before.
But a state of Ohio forensic toxicologist interviewed by TPD investigators says that's not possible. The machine detects alcohol, not flavor. Recreation testing using the same brand and doses of patches came back at .00. He later returned to take the test again.
When did you make the decision to go back?
Once we got sent an accident, so we went back to the building so he could do his accident report. And when we were at the building, and he was doing his accident report, I decided to redo it and just get it done.
This time, he blew a 0. Internal Affairs charged the officer with being on duty under the influence and dishonesty. And the officer faces a 35-day suspension without pay. We asked his union president for a comment, and we are still waiting to hear a response. We also asked the chief why the officer wasn't fired, and the chief says the discipline imposed reflects the seriousness of the violations. Leon Sasham, back to you.
Do you think he should have been fired? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.